What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nerdgasm. And yes, that trailer for Captain Marvel was amazing. It was good. It made me feel happy. And there was just so much stuff in that trailer that was so good. And it hit on so many different arcs in just one trailer for a movie that I was worried wasn't going to give Captain Marvel the attention that she deserved. Because it is a prequel, but it's not a direct beginning, here's the first step prequel. And that is great, because it's going to be a great way for people to play catch up since she has an important role to play in Avengers 4. First thing we're going to talk about is, for real, Blockbuster? Oh my goodness, Blockbuster, are you kidding me? Like, I know the movie is a prequel and I know that it's supposed to be set in the 90s, but do you have any idea how many people probably saw that and they thought, hey, what's Blockbuster Video? And did they make that specifically for the movie? And that's not a crazy thing to wonder, because there are people who don't know what MySpace is anymore, and that makes me feel bad. But Blockbuster Video, my goodness, you know, back in the days when you didn't have Netflix and you had to drive to go pick out like 1 to 3 movies depending on the plan you had. And then there was that one point where Blockbuster was like, now you can rent video games. But, you know, the fear of late fees was real. Late fees. But moving on, she crashes into the Blockbuster Video in the green suit. And I know I've talked about this before. I have a video on the green suit and her suit in general. But the green suit is important because Captain Marvel, the guy who she named herself after, when his comic first came out, he had a white and green suit. It's just like a nice callback from the original Captain Marvel before he got the red and blue. Surprisingly, there were people who were working on the comic who did not even like the green suit. They were just like, when we redo this comic book, we need to change it because these colors are atrocious. And that's exactly what they did. And as we can see, she's going to use the green suit for a lot of this stuff. And it looks like this suit has way more functions than the suit that she had when she first started in the comic books. Because if you know about original Miss Marvel, then you know that she was running by that logic of the less armor you wear, the more bulletproof you are. And she was running around in that little spandex leotard. But I'm getting too far off topic. What I'm talking about the green suit is that it has the helmet on it that closes up to give her the mohawk. And I was one of the fans who was hoping that she was going to get the mohawk like in the comic books. Mind you, this is a lot newer. This is a lot of new stuff. And she's already going by Captain Marvel. She's not going by Miss Marvel. Or maybe she will and then eventually decide I'm Captain. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do the title. Because like I said, she was originally Miss Marvel, then went on to become Captain Marvel. And obviously from the trailer, we already know that time has passed. She's not brand new. She's not fresh out the gate. She's been doing stuff. So she may already be going by Captain Marvel at this point. But the helmet closes up. You get the mohawk from the comic books when she's rocking the red and blue and she's in space. She's captain of Alpha Flight. And a lot of people wanted the mohawk. So I'm glad that they're bringing this in, even though she doesn't have like the legit mohawk. It's just how the helmet closes up. I'm down for that. And then the mask so they can fly underwater. Oh my goodness, they're just giving her all this cool stuff. Tony Stark, eat your heart out. This suit isn't even anywhere probably as expensive as the Iron Man suit and they can breathe underwater. Like, you need to work on your budgeting, bro. But moving on, we get Nick Fury. And guys, it's Pulp Fiction Nick Fury. Oh my goodness, look at CGI is amazing nowadays. This stuff is crazy. This is insane, man. We get young Nick Fury. And then they're over here dissecting a Kree, and I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, if you saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then you know the weird stuff that Nick Fury had hidden underground and the stuff that he used on Coulson when he died in Avengers. This is amazing, because this is a huge Avengers callback. We might finally see the exact alien that he uses to get the blood from to resurrect Coulson after he dies. If not, then, you know, this is nice because we still see Nick Fury messing around with aliens. Also, we got to see young Coulson. Yes, I mean, man, I've been waiting for Coulson to come back to the movies for so long, and then he's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I missed him, so I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because Coulson, and now he's back, and he's young, and he's vibrant, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna save the world. But from what I've read, this is gonna be a younger, more greener Agent Coulson. He's not gonna be as badass as he is currently, or when he met Tony, or when he's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's a lot greener. He's a lower level. He's just kind of getting the ropes to S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything like that. I don't even care. Coulson is Coulson. I just want to see Coulson back on the big screen. This is amazing. Next in the trailer, we find out that Captain Marvel does not have all of her memories. She says that she keeps remembering things that she doesn't actually remember living. And a lot of the shots are from a life on Earth. She's in the Air Force. She's training. She's doing stuff. Again, this fits to the whole, this isn't a step one origin story. She's already been experimented on. She got her powers She's been flying around in space, probably with a group that's going to go by the name Alpha Flight. And her memories were somehow taken from her. You know, think Wolverine, Weapon X program type stuff. That's probably what happened to her. Either the program that experimented on her got rid of her memories, or it was just a side effect of the powers. Whatever the reason, we know that at least she used to be on Earth, and this is going to be partly trying to stop the aliens that are on Earth, and then also partly trying to figure out why she remembers this life that she doesn't actually remember living. And this is great because this is another thing from the comic books after she has a fight with the X-Men Rogue. Rogue absorbs her powers, and that's why Rogue can fly and has super strength, even though she needs to actually touch somebody to have cool powers. And after the whole fight with Rogue, Captain Marvel ends up losing her memories. She doesn't know who she is, she doesn't remember her friends. She also has a little bit of a problem with her emotions. They're not really 100% intact, so she kind of feels empty to certain things. But she ends up working with the X-Men for a short amount of time, something we're not gonna see anytime soon. Hurry up and buy Fox, Disney. Please go through 100% so we can see some stuff. But she loses her memories, and then this is around the time that she becomes binary. She goes into space because she's like, there's nothing left for me on Earth. And she eventually comes back, and she has her memories. So I'm glad to see how they're incorporating the amnesia part of her story, but then also changing it around because there's no X-Men. Then they showed us a little glimpse of how her powers work. And you know what? I'm cool with this. I was kind of expecting maybe her powers were going to be a little bit more solid because they seem a little bit more see-through. Again, her powers are energy-based. So maybe something like Iron Man's repulsors, but not as hard-hitting, if that makes sense. But still, I like the direction that they're taking her powers. It's very similar to how they've shown us energy in the MCU. You know, stuff like Thanos using the Infinity Gauntlet, Ant-Man diving into the quantum realm, stuff like that. It kind of fits well with that, so I'm digging it. Then at the end of the trailer, we got more of a glimpse of her powers, and don't even say that she does not look like she's going Super Saiyan right here in this video. Come on, look at this. This is straight up Goku. Krillin just died. You hurt my friends. Ah, Super Saiyan. This is, come on, you know what this is, guys. Don't pretend like you don't know. It was awesome. I loved it. Rocking the red and blue suit, about to save the day. What are the Avengers gonna do when they fight Thanos and she shows up? I mean, she could literally be the Avengers. I just, you know, she's powerful. Her, Thor, if Hulk ever stops deciding to be a little chicken butt and actually come out of Banner, and then you have Doctor Strange, if they can somehow bring him back, that's game. Like, you don't even need everybody else. Come on. And don't think we're not gonna talk about this really quick scene where Captain Marvel straight up punches out this old lady, because Captain Marvel totally just punched out this old lady. I love this. Nobody gets special treatment on the bus. Nobody. Most likely the reason she punched this old lady is because the lady was actually a Kree pretending to be an old lady. Or she was trying to steal seats and this lady needed to get punched. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying J. Jonah Jameson would have a field day if that was Spider-Man. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I'm excited to see this movie. And I would love to hear what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about Captain Marvel, the energy, the effects, the blockbuster video. I want to hear about it all. Put it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you guys get the videos as soon as they come up. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.